We're here with Mr. James Brown, the godfather of soul, the hardest working man in show business today. Mr. Brown, it's quite an honor for me to meet you this evening.
God bless you. God bless you.
Within an hour, you're going to be on the stage of the Celebrity Theater doing what people have loved to see you do for years.
Yeah.
I'm sure you're going to be doing some of those great songs like Papa Got a Brand New Bag.
It's a man's world.
It's a man's world. I feel good.
Falco.
Yeah.
Nitrate. Please, please, please.
How about goodness sakes, look at those cakes?
I will do that for the young people.
Great.
I'm not looking at them all. I'm married.
Yeah, you have to just kind of reflect because it is a man's world.
That's right.
Okay.
And those are good things that makes people go good. I mean, God felt that a man needed a company keeper, so hey, for goodness sakes.
Mr. Brown, last night the Grammy Awards were on.
Yeah.
And your peers were in Los Angeles, and you, being the, as I said, the hardest working man in show business today, you were putting on a live show for the people in Tucson, Arizona who could not go to the Grammys.
That's right.
But there were people who won at the Grammys last night. There was Prince.
Yes.
Who in a number of interviews said that James Brown is probably the #1 influence in his career.
Yeah.
There's Tina Turner, a female performer, who again said James Brown is it. I remember reading that in Hit Parader 10 years ago.
Tina was long overdue, and God just did what he should have done. God knows best. He may not come when you want him, but he's right on time.
In his own time.
And Tina deserved it. She deserved everything that happened to her. And I'm very proud, you know. Lionel Richie's doing a very, very good job. But Tina is one of the real troopers, and she should have had it, and she did what she should have done, and the people did what they should have done by her.
There was the lady who won the Best New Performer, Cyndi Lauper. She won last night. And that's a new, what they call modern type music.
But that's what it's about. It's about everybody being involved. You know, I was very glad to see that happen, you know. We got to count everybody. Nobody has a monopoly on soul. You know, I may be the godfather of soul, but the godfather of soul. But I can't, you know, I can only say, hey, hope your thing goes right, but nobody has a monopoly on soul.
Do you have any feelings about any of the winners last night, any of the people who've been making it big in the last year?
Well, I felt that that a lot of people should have been noticed for other things. I think they should have mentioned Michael for a lot of other things he contributed. I feel that Bruce Springsteen, he was mentioned and should have been mentioned. He's a hard worker. And I also feel that, I don't know whether Mick Jagger was mentioned because I didn't see that part of it. They should have mentioned Mick and not forget Elvis. And not forget the contributions were made by Little Richard, Chuck Berry, people like that. And the B.B. Kings and the Bobby Blands and the Joe Tex and the Hank Ballards and people like that. We should remember that everybody's involved. And then I'm a country fan too now. I'm a little Jimmy Dickens fan. Jim take the old cold tater and wait, sleeping at the foot of the bed. See, I sung those songs, see. And Tex Ritter, you know, I remember all those things, you know.
And
Lester Purcell, Always Late, you know, and I know about those songs, you know, man, you know.
1984 marked the passing of Ernest Tubb.
That was a very, very bad thing, but we still got the granddaddy, Mr.
Roy Acuff.
Acuff. Yes. Fine man, and I was so glad to see him with a head full of hair. He's a good-looking man, huh?
Yes.
Real good-looking man. I mean, he used to play that fiddle, boy. I'm telling you, he used to play that fiddle.
Wabash Cannonball.
Wabash Cannonball. That's right.
Song.
I love those things, man.
Well, Mr. Brown, again, I certainly appreciate you taking the time before your show this evening.
One thing I'd like to mention, we're going to be at a show for John Richardberg, who helped a lot of people who came my way, the hard way. We're going to be doing that in Nashville, asking each and every one to join myself, B.B. King, Hank Ballard, Al Green, a lot of beautiful people. It's a very important project, and he's a good man. He took that initial step to help people like myself. Mr. John Richardberg, one of the real troopers. We're in your corner.
Do you have a date when that is going to take place, Mr. Brown?
March 6th, I believe.
March 6th.
Or March 7th. But it's the early part of March. Don't hold me to the date, but I'll be there.
Well, we hope it's televised, and we hope that Phoenix gets to see it. Again, Mr. Brown, thanks so much. Have a great show tonight. I know you're going to kill him.
Songwriter #2 of Arizona.
You got it. Thank you. Okay.
God bless you.
God bless you, sir.
Mr. Brown, I've known Mr. James for quite a while, and he is a super hip James Brown fan. He found out that you and I were family.
He's more than that.
Could I have you sit down just for maybe 2 minutes? Mikey, there's one thing I wanted to do here. Okay, you rolling, Jeff? Wide open? Jeff Mills and myself come from Dayton, Ohio. Dayton-Springfield, that area. And I can remember a number of times you playing at the Lakeview Palladium.
That's right.
And a number of places back when I was, back around the time you came out with Ski Party.
Right.
And on the streets of Dayton right now, there is a greeting going on amongst brothers, black and white, that I helped create. It's the Dayton-Springfield, Ohio, James Brown Soul Slap and Shake. And in your honor, we'd like to have a couple Ohio guys do it for you right here. What it is. All right. Turn around.
That's heavy, man. I love that. That's good, man. That is cold-blooded, okay?
Yeah.